Earned Value Management (EVM) is a powerful project management methodology that integrates cost, schedule, and performance data to provide a comprehensive view of a project's progress and future outlook. It offers project managers a set of tools and techniques to assess, control, and forecast project performance effectively. Let's highlight the primary purpose of EVM. EVM enables project managers to track how well a project is performing in terms of cost and schedule. By comparing planned values with earned values and actual costs, it provides a real-time insights into whether the project is on track or facing issues. EVM helps in cost control by identifying cost variances and schedule control by detecting schedule variances. These metrics allow project managers to take proactive measures to keep the project within budget and on schedule. EVM formulas like estimate at completion and to complete performance index allow project managers to make informed projections about the total project cost and the efficiency needed or required to achieve specific project goals. EVM provides early warning signs of potential problems. When CV or SV deviates significantly from zero, it indicates that something is amiss, prompting project managers to investigate and take corrective actions promptly. EVM equips project managers with quantifiable data to support decision-making. It helps them allocate resources effectively, adjust project plans, and communicate project status and risk to stakeholders. Earned Value Management is a comprehensive approach to project management that goes beyond traditional project tracking methods. By integrating cost, schedule, and performance data, EVM empowers project managers to proactively manage projects, control costs, and ensure successful project delivery. Let's discuss the formulas in detail and when and in which circumstances they can be used. We will start out by defining the basic elements first. These are PV, SV, AC, CPI, SPI, ESC, ETC, VSC, and TCPI. Planned value represents the planned or scheduled value of work at a specific point in time. Earned value represents the value of work that has been completed based on the project schedule and budget. Actual cost represents the actual cost incurred on the project up to a specific point in time. Cost variance measures the cost performance by comparing EV to AC. Schedule variance measures the schedule performance by comparing EV to PV. Cost Performance Index quantifies cost efficiency by comparing EV to AC. Schedule Performance Index quantifies schedule efficiency by comparing EV to PV. Estimate at completion provides an estimate of the total cost required to complete the project based on current performance. Estimate to complete estimates the additional cost required to complete the remaining work on the project. Variance at completion forecasts the financial outcome of the project at completion by comparing the budget at completion with the estimate at completion. To Complete Performance Index (TCPI) assesses the efficiency required to achieve specific project goals, either based on the original budget, which is back, or a revised estimate at completion (ESC). Let's look at these elements in detail. We will also accompany the discussion with an appropriate example to help you understand these elements. Planned value, or PV, often referred to as budgeted cost of work schedule, is a critical concept in earned value management and project management. It represents the value of the work that is planned or scheduled to be completed up to a specific point in time during a project. In simpler terms, it's the planned cost of the work that should have been accomplished at a particular stage of the project's timeline. PV is a crucial metric because it provides a baseline for assessing a project's progress in terms of both cost and schedule. It allows project managers to answer questions like, what should have been achieved by this point in the project in terms of cost? Or, what was the planned cost of the work up to today? The calculation of PV is relatively straightforward. It's mentioned in front of you as a formula. In this formula, planned percentage complete is the percentage of work that was scheduled to be completed by a specific point in time. It represents the project's planned progress at the moment. Budget at completion is the total budget allocated for the entire project, often defined at the project's outset. Let's illustrate PV with an example. Pause this video and read the question carefully, and then proceed with solving the question as it is solved in the example. So, as of the end of month 2, the planned value PV for your construction project is $200,000. This means that according to your project schedule and budget, you had planned to have completed $200,000 worth of work by this point. Project managers use PV to compare with earned value and actual cost to assess the project's cost and schedule performance. It provides a clear picture of whether the project is on track or experiencing delays and cost overruns. If the earned value is greater than the present value at a specific point in time, it indicates that the project is ahead of schedule. Conversely, if the EV is less than PV, it suggests that the project is behind schedule. PV helps project manager make informed decisions and take corrective actions when necessary to keep the project on course. Earned value, or EV, is often referred to as the budgeted cost of work performed. This is a fundamental concept in earned value management and project management. EV represents the value of work that has been actually completed at a specific point in time during a project. In essence, it quantifies the progress of a project in terms of its budget. EV is a critical metric because it provides an objective measure of how much of the planned work has been accomplished relative to the budget. It allows project managers to answer questions like, what is the actual value of the work that has been done so far? Or, what portion of the budget has been earned by the project's progress? The calculation of EV is based on the planned percentage complete and the budget at completion, and it's represented through a formula in front of you. In this formula, planned percentage complete is the percentage of work that was scheduled to be completed by a specific point in time. It represents the project's planned progress at that moment. Budget at completion is the total budget allocated for the entire project, often defined at the project's outset. Let's illustrate EV with an example. Pause this video and read the question carefully, and then proceed with solving the questions as it is solved in the example. So, at the end of month 2, the earned value, or EV, for your software development project is $30,000. This means that based on your project schedule, you have completed work worth $30,000 according to the project's budget. Project managers use EV to assess project's performance in terms of both cost and schedule. By comparing EV to planned value and actual cost, project managers can determine whether the project is on track, ahead of schedule, or behind schedule, and whether it is within budget or experiencing cost overruns. If EV is greater than PV, it indicates that the project is ahead of schedule, while if EV is less than PV, it suggests that the project is behind schedule. EV provides valuable insights for project managers to make informed decisions, identify areas of concern, and take corrective actions as required to ensure project success. Actual cost, or AC. This is often referred to as the actual cost of work performed. This is a key concept in earned value management and project management. AC represents the total cost incurred or spent on a project up to a specific point in time. It provides an actual financial snapshot of a project's progress. Actual cost is a critical metric because it reflects the real cost associated with the project. It allows project managers to answer questions like, how much money has been spent on the project so far? Or, what are the actual expenses related to the work completed up to this point? Calculation of AC, or actual cost, is relatively straightforward in front of you on the screen. In practice, actual costs include various expenses such as labor, materials, equipment, overheads, and any other cost directly related to project activities. These costs are tracked and documented throughout the project's lifecycle. Let's illustrate actual cost with an example. Pause this video and read the question carefully, and then proceed with solving the question as it is solved in the example. In this case, the actual cost for your construction project at the end of month 2 is $45,000. This means that you have actually incurred expenses totaling $45,000 to perform the work up to that point in the project. Project managers uses actual cost to compare with planned value and earned value to assess the project's cost performance. If AC is greater than EV, it indicates that the project is over budget. Conversely, if AC is less than EV, it suggests that the project is under budget. Actual cost provides a real-time view of the financial aspects of the project, helping project managers make informed decisions, identify cost trends, and take corrective actions if required to manage project costs effectively.